Good day everyone. As the disclaimer states, this vlog interview will be more on the serious sides of things because this video will talk about the COVID-19 pandemic. From the start of the pandemic until today, numerous news are made about it, from the active cases to the vaccination. Based from Inquirer, COVID-19 started from China last year, January 2020. Countless Filipinos voiced out their own thoughts and got noticed by the media. Surprisingly, there are only a few youths who voiced out their thoughts that got noticed by the people. So for today, let us ask one of my dearest friends, Karel, as on what she thinks about the COVID-19 and if there are some opinions that have changed after 1 year has passed. Thank you for giving some time off for this interview. Can you please do a short introduction for some of the people out there?
Hello everyone, my name is Precious Lara Haribaldeo and I am in the same class as Adrian. It's an honor to be here.
So now, let's start with the questions. Are you ready?
Yes, of course. I'm all set.
That's great to hear. Let's start. When the news stated that there are Filipinos that got infected with COVID-19 virus, what did you feel at first and did it change after a year has passed?
When I first heard about the coronavirus, I never expected it to happen this way. I thought it might just be a minor crisis or a year epidemic, but when WHO considered and declared that it was a global pandemic, I got scared, of course. But at the same time, it made me more careful because we all need to be safe, not only for ourselves, but also for our families and for the other people around us. At the present day, I could still feel the shock from the things that happened a year ago.
The COVID-19 has affected many lives, from the Filipinos' jobs to students' learning. What factor changed for you the most? Did you expect that it would turn out like this?
For me, one of the most affected factors is our learning system. We all know that not everyone has enough capacity and privilege to catch up and learn these days. As a student, I somehow expected these things to happen as the day goes by. I myself had also experienced things like overthinking a lot with the fear and doubts of what tomorrow will bring, which almost made me get loose out of track in the midst of schooling during pandemic.
Based on GMA News last August, the government plans to vaccinate the youth during this month. If the vaccination to us youth is officially issued, are you opposed to it or will you persuade other youth to get vaccinated as well?
Given that COVID-19 has become more contagious as a result of the various variants, I will never be opposed to it and I will get a vaccine as soon as possible. As I've seen and heard that a lot of unvaccinated people are prone and have a higher chance of getting infected with severe cases. I'd never let that happen to me or my loved ones for as long as we can. And I believe it is the best way of showing our concern and appreciation for our frontliners who have continued to give their all for us. It will also be a huge help in making the rising numbers of cases and deaths diminish. So, for everyone, I'd like to encourage each one of us to do the same thing.
Thank you again for your time, for being here, and thank you for giving your honest thoughts and opinions. As per usual, let us finish with a quote made by us. Karel, can you please say it?
People call a world full of challenges hard, but if there are none, they would boast and say, living is easy. But little did they know, living is already a challenge, a test we must prevail.